Hi YouTube, I'm s&djr, and this is part 2 of my little video on how I'm doing my scenery. The first part should be uploaded a few minutes before this one, so if you want to check that one out, go on my channel, just have a look for it, and it should be on the first page somewhere. But basically, all you saw yesterday was me talking about base colour and painting it. So the next sort of thing that you need to do is you need to work out where you want your grass to be a bit thinner or a bit thicker in most cases. Basically, is how it works. Is grass on level surfaces grows really well. Not very steep hills grows really well. When you get to real steep stuff, grass seems to not grow that well, and more shrubs and bushes and weeds grow there. So what you're looking at in front of you is quite simply the dark, shadowy looking areas, sort of down here and stuff, are a lot steeper than everywhere else. So that means that they will need less. They have less grass on it. Now I'll just show you this. This grass here is what I've tried to use. It's very good for looking wild, but I want it to be a bit more greener. So I'm planning on going out to my local model shop and buying some green to mix in with that, and I think it'll look quite good. I want it to look a bit more like this, and as you can see, it's got slightly more green in it than that. But anyway, yeah. So back to the actual model, is what I say. So what I'm doing is using this stuff here, which is just grass scatter. 2 different colours, a nice dark one and a slightly more green one. And basically what you want to do is apply a bit of glue to where you want the static grass to be thinner. You want a bit more brown showing through. So quite simply, I'm going to pick a place basically where this shadow is down here, and quite simply apply a bit of glue to these areas. Slightly steeper areas this is. And that is another thing which I was going to say. If you can, go out and buy a container like this with a nozzle on the end. Reason being, it's a lot easier, as you can see, to apply glue a bit more carefully than if you use sort of like a big PVA tub. It makes no difference which one you use, but I just find it's a bit easier using this than using that one. So a little bit more. I'll just do that much for the moment. Basically then paintbrush and just wipe it over the areas you want. It doesn't matter how thick your glue is. So once you've got your glue how you want it, and you should just a little bit more, you then just put on the grass in these areas. You want as much brown showing through as possible, so quite light, not too heavy. Last little bit just here. Right then. Now wherever there's glue, I'm going to be using this stuff here, the slightly lighter coloured, and quite simply sprinkle it on, not too heavy. Now the basic about building scenery is you want to start quite basic, as you see the brown there, the brown paint and the green paint. You then want to build it up in layers. You don't want it all to be sort of a solid sheet of green static grass, because that looks a little bit fake. Is what you want to do is build it up with layers, a little bit thicker over on this side, and then when you get eventually to put on your static grass, where this stuff here is, you basically just avoid putting glue on it. It's as simple as that. and then it will give you quite a nice browny coloured patch. Then the green on top of it will make the brown a bit more broken up. There we go. Just a little bit more. Now leave the excess on there and don't do anything to it at the moment, and then when everything's nice and dry, you can just blow it away and so on. So yeah, just want to make this not too thin, but there again you don't want it too thick. So for what I'm doing at the moment, just showing you, that's exactly what I'm after. Now the areas which are still brown will obviously have a bit more thicker grass on there, as the land is a bit flatter. So the next thing you need to do is you need clumps. Now the actual suggestion I'm going to say is you want to go out and buy some Woodland Scenic, I think it's called clump grass or something like that. They come in about, well, quite a few different colours. You want to pick the best one, and you just want to dab some glue down and then drop it on instead of sprinkle it, and it creates some nice thick patches like mounds and things like that. That sort of stuff goes really well down the bottom around here, but at the moment I haven't got any of that, so I obviously can't do it in this video, but it will be done in the by the time the next one starts. Now yeah, basically that's all I can do at the moment. Until this glue is dried, I can't do anything else. The next thing will be adding on the little bit more detailed bushes, things like that. I'm going to stop the camera in a minute and carry on with all this, because yesterday after I stopped the camera I did this area in front of me and all the area around the back here. That will all be done. So yeah, by the time we come to the next video, hopefully I will be up to a stage which I'll be adding static grass. I should have by then have the correct colours of grass that I'm after. A bit more green than what I said, as I said earlier, a bit more green than that, and I think that'll look quite a good colour. You don't want your grass to be the same, so what I've managed to do is find, mix in a lot more brown than green. I'll say a bit more about why I've done that later in the next video about the static grass, but it makes quite a bit more sense then. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. As I said at the start, please check out my channel and you should find part 1 to this little series there. While you're there, just check out the rest of my videos. I'm currently just building a 00 gauge layout, HO gauge if you're not from England. So yeah, check that out. If you want to, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.